Today we're going to do a basketball lesson. All you'll need is a ball, preferably a basketball, but if you don't have a basketball, you can use a soccer ball, volleyball, something that bounces. You'll also need some space. Now today's video, you'll be doing with me. You're not going to pause and then do it on your own. You're going to do it with me, so hopefully you can set it up outside or somewhere where you have space like this where you can bounce that ball. Go ahead and pause it if you need to find that space, find a basketball, volleyball, soccer ball, whatever you're going to use, and then come on back. All right, now that we are ready, we have some space around us. You are doing the activities with me today, so you have a basketball in your hand. First thing we're going to do is get comfortable with our basketball by slapping that ball from side to side. Hear that sound it is making. Go ahead and start if you haven't. Hear that sound it is making as you slap that ball side to side. It's not just a soft little pass. Slap that ball as you go. So your hands, your fingers, fingertips, everything gets used to how you're gonna grab that ball in live basketball. Whenever you're playing basketball, you wanna be physical. You wanna go after that ball. So this is you practicing getting that feeling of that basketball strong in your hands. Whether you're using a basketball, volleyball, soccer ball, keep going back and forth in your hands. Make that sound of slapping that ball. Notice my knees are a little bent while I'm doing this because this will progress to something else in a minute. All right, hold that ball. So we've slapped the ball back and forth a little. Now we're going to do fingertips back and forth. You don't hear a sound at all. I'm using my fingertips going back and forth. Maybe you hear a light little touch. And go ahead and start if you haven't. Fingertips in front of my face, or up high at least. Knees are bent. Keep going back and forth, fingertips. All right, hold the basketball. Watch me for a second. We're going to slap high, slap in the middle, slap low. All right, go ahead. High, middle, low. High, middle, low. High, middle, low. All right, stop. Same idea with fingertips now. High, middle, low. All right, ready to do it with me? Go. High, middle, low. High, middle, low. Now keep doing this on your own at your own pace. I'll let you know when to stop. All right, go ahead and stop. Now at any point, if you'd like, you can pause the video and grab some water. We're gonna move on now to taking that basketball and going around your back like this. Go ahead and start if you'd like. We're going around the back. Keep going. Knees are bent. Head is up because you always want to see what's around on the court, where your teammates are, where the defenders are. All right, stop. Now you were going one direction that time. I was going around this way. I want you to change that direction now. So go the other direction around your back. Go ahead. If you haven't started already, go ahead. Keep going. All right, stop. Watch me first on this. When you go around your head, doesn't matter which direction you go, but that ball's gonna stay high. Go ahead. Around your head. Keep that ball high. Knees are still bent. Knees are always bent because you don't want to get used to playing with your legs straight. So knees are bent around your head. Oops, I've got a hat on, so I just hit the bill. Visor. Around the, all right, stop, and we're going to change that direction now. Go the other direction around your head. Whichever way you started, now you're going the other direction. Keep that up. Still going. All right, stop. So we've gone around our waist, around our head. Let me back up a little. Now we're going to go around our knees. In order to do that, you'll put your feet closer together, bend your knees, and you'll have to get really low to do this. Go ahead, around your knees. Still want to keep your eyes up. If you can see my eyes, I'm still looking at the camera. Still want to do your best to keep your head and your eyes up so you can see where the defenders are, where your teammates are. If you're outside right now, maybe see what your dog is doing. All right, now we're going to switch that direction. Same thing around the legs, but whichever way you were going, now go the other way. Knees are bent, going around. A little bright for me, so I'm going to put my sunglasses back on. Keep going. All right, stop. If you'd like to pause it for a quick water, do it, but now we're going to put it all together. We're going to go around the head, around the waist, around the knees. So watch me first if you want. Head, waist, get low, knees. Head, waist, knees. Go ahead if you haven't started. Go at your own pace. You can hear my dog Dodger barking. Dodger, Dodger. Come here, come here. Keep going. Good boy. Good boy. Head, waist, knees. Head, waist, knees. All right, stop, because now we're going to switch that direction. You were going one way, and again, we'll go the other way now. Head, waist, knees. Head, waist, knees. And once in a while, you may need to collect that ball to get it going again. That's fine. Good boy. Keep that pattern up. Head, waist, knees. Head, waist, knees. All right, go ahead and stop now. Now we're going to make a figure eight around your legs with the basketball. You have the option of pushing and rolling the ball around or keeping the ball in the air, and we'll show both. I'll show both. If you're going to push the ball around, I go around this leg, and that's my figure eight. If you're keeping it in the air, it looks like this, making your figure eight around. Go ahead and start if you haven't. If you bend your legs more, you will not bounce as much. If you're rolling it, your knees are still bent. If you're rolling it, your knees are bent. If you have it in the air, your knees are bent, obviously. If you can, once in a while, pick your head up. Look around at your teammates. Look around at what the defense looks like. All right, stop and see if you can go the other direction now. Try to remember first which direction you were going, then switch it. So I'm now switching to this direction because I was going the other. See if you can figure out which direction you were going and then switch it. Again, in the air is fine. If that ball's a little too big, roll it around your legs like a figure eight like this. Head pops up once in a while. All right, you can stand up and pick that ball up. We're gonna move on to a different activity now. Spread your feet apart. You're gonna put one hand in front, one hand behind, and hold the basketball. You're gonna drop it, let it bounce, and catch it as you switch. So just to put it on the ground first, one hand's in front, one hand's behind, and you can practice it on the ground first too. You're gonna switch like this every time you drop it. So right now, just do what I'm doing. Put that ball below you, feet are spread, one hand in front, one hand behind, and switch back and forth, first with the ball just on the ground like this, just so you get that feeling of how it should go. All right, now when you're comfortable, pick that ball up. Again, it's gonna go one hand in front, one below, drop it, and as it bounces, catch it. Go ahead and start if you haven't. As you get more comfortable, you can pick your head up. Again, look and see what's going on. And as you get more comfortable, you won't swing your body around as far. Your arms will move, but your whole body won't swing back and forth. Your knees are bent the whole time you're doing this. Keep going. All right, you can stop. All right, the last thing we're gonna do is work on picking the ball up and protecting it. So the ball will start on the ground in front of you. You're going to pick the ball up with both hands. Elbows come out, ball comes close to you, but your hands are in a position where they're on the side of the ball. So if you wanted to pass, you can. If you wanted to turn it into a dribble, you can. Even if you wanted to turn it into a shot, you can. You don't want to pick the ball up and give it a bear hug, because when you hold the ball like this, there's nothing you can do with it. You can't pass it, you can't shoot it, you can't start dribbling. So we're gonna work on pick the ball up, bring it close to you, elbows out, hands on it. All right, put the ball down, pick it up and protect it. Put it down, pick it up and protect it. Now I'm also putting in a drop step. I pick it up and I protect it. My elbow is towards the camera. My pivot foot is now my front one. Pick it up, protect it. So you can do that as well. And if you haven't started, go ahead. Pick it up and protect it. Pick it up and protect it. Remember, not a bear hug. You're protecting that ball, but you could still make a pass out of this. You can shoot, you can dribble. Protect that ball. Even if you're not going to put a pivot back, protect that ball with the elbows out, and you can still pass, shoot, dribble. Keep going. Keep going. You also want to put a look in, see where everybody is once you've found that ball. Keep going, keep going. All right. Great job, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Stay active.